And the age-old question, console versus PC, which one is better is what most people ask. I'm gonna tell you, like I always do at the top of most of my videos, my answer is console. I'll explain in just a second. So when I say gaming on a PC, I really mean it's almost like my PC is a glorified console. I don't really play any PC games. I don't use a mouse and keyboard at all. I am a total controller jockey. So the specs on this thing, it is a Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte primary drive, and a 2 terabyte backup drive. Graphics card is a NVIDIA 3090. And as you can see from looking at the video, a whole lot of RGB. I got this powerful gaming PC for about $400 all total, all in. How'd you get that for 400 bucks? Well, we gotta rewind back. So back when the Steam Deck came out, I was actually one of the lucky few who was able to reserve the Steam Deck for that $5 and then forgot about it basically. Then I got that email that it was time to actually order it. So I ordered it for $400, the base model. See where I'm going with this? At the time, it was hard to get and they were crazy expensive. So I actually put it up for sale. Yes, I turned into a dreaded scalper, put it up for sale for like $1,200. And I got all kinds of offers at that $1,200. But I also said I'd also take a gaming PC for it. The first trade was I think it was an Asus ROG like Zephyr gaming laptop with like a 3060 Ryzen 9 in it. That was pretty good. And that was a gaming PC that I got from the trade. Then from my job, I got another gaming PC. It was one of those Lenovo gaming PCs that had like a 3070 Ti in it, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive, awesome gaming laptop. A gaming laptop playing on those, like it gave me anxiety, much like my PC does now, for the same reason. It's because the damn thing sounded like it was about to lift up off of my freaking desk. It was screaming for mercy when I was playing games in it. And no matter what kind of headphones I put on, unless I went and bought some noise canceling headphones, I just could not drown out the sound. It drove me nuts. So on Facebook Marketplace, I keep telling you guys, man, good deals on there. I found a guy who had this current gaming PC and he was just selling it. But you know, you miss all the shots you don't take. So I messaged him and I was like, hey man, I'll trade you this Lenovo laptop, which at the time was worth $2,000 or $3,000 for your gaming PC. He was like, I don't want to trade it straight across for that. I'm trying to get rid of my monitor, all this stuff, right? I said, okay, well, I can throw something else in for you. I named off a couple other things. One of them was that 3060 Zephyr laptop that I had. So I offered him both. I was like, hey man, I'll give you both of these laptops for that gaming PC. And he's like, word? I was like, word. So he gave me that plus a very nice monitor for the two laptops. Now I know some of you may think that, that wasn't a fair trade, maybe on my part, maybe he got the better end of that deal. But to me, because I'm a big haggler, a trade is good when both parties get what they want out of the trade, and regardless of the dollar amount. So for me, I got what I wanted out of the trade. He got what he wanted out of the trade. I think he even said he gifted that laptop to a friend of his or whatever. For me, it worked out well. So all being told, the actual dollars I spent on this PC was $400, which started at the $400 for that Steam Deck that I got on launch. Now we're going back to what I said earlier. Why do I choose console over PC? PC is great, right? PC definitely has better graphics. PC has higher frame rates, better performance. You can do multiple things with a PC. Like I've even edited videos such as this one on the PC, but it is an extra hassle. You always have to worry about upgrading and why things aren't working. Why don't you got your frame rate? Did it crash? Is it going to install correctly? Do you got viruses? Blah, 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 blah. It's a whole lot, right? And at my advanced age of 40 some odd years old, sometimes you just don't want to deal with all that. So a console for me is just simpler and easier. And now with the new generation consoles, they've caught up. The graphics are pretty close, and most games will run at 60 FPS, and everything's going to run at 60 FPS or better now that we have the PS5 Pro coming out, right? If you're asking me to choose in the context of a person choosing, I'm going to choose console. But the real answer to this is everything. All of it. I have both console and PC, and I play on both very often. I think I actually prefer playing on console actually, because it's just stress-free. I put it in, play it, and it works. I don't have to worry about tweaking or what settings to use, high, low, medium, ultra. Does it have VLSS or cell shading or whatever the hell kind of lingo they're going on right now? I just put it in and play it, and it's going to play as best it's going to play. I think on PlayStation or Xbox, all you have to do is think, do you want performance mode or do you want graphics mode? mode or fidelity mode, what they call it. But now with the PS5 Pro, we won't have to make that choice either if you decide to get that. I think that choice is going to be up to you and your lifestyle and what you think, what you want to do as far as console versus PC. Because with PC, you got to get extra peripherals, mouse and keyboard, all that other kind of stuff. So that's the other thing. So some people, I don't play shooters. I only play like single player games, and I definitely don't play any like PC style strategy games. And I actually have a weird take on gaming in general. You guys ready for this? Because I've always blown a couple people's minds. I never play a game of something I can do in real life. So I don't play NFL or NBA games because if I wanted to, I could go play football or basketball outside. I don't play shooter games because if I wanted to take an AK-47 and go shoot up a bunch of people, I could. It'd be totally illegal. What I can't do is go save the galaxy from a invading species coming in with my telepathy powers and all kinds of crazy stuff. I can't do that. So I also can't go save the world with nothing but the homies and a sword. So I like doing that kind of stuff. So there you have it. That's my take on the console versus PC thing. Again, this is just my personal take on it. I love both. I play on both, probably play console a little bit more. And I usually play on PC because a PC will give me better performance in that game. So if the game plays well enough, and at 60 FPS or whatever on a console, I'll just play it on that. It's easier. And don't even get me started about Game Pass versus PlayStation Plus. Maybe that might be for another video. You guys let me know what you think. Which one do you guys think is better? What do you prefer playing? Let me know in the comments. I love when you guys leave comments. Definitely like and subscribe, man. I'm almost on my way to 100. I know it might be a small milestone for some people, but it's great for me. Until then, as I always say at the end of my stuff, it's L Double the Gamer, y'all. We out, shit.